Hello, I'm Jashykins, and welcome to another little vlog review, this time of the Leftovers episode, Guest. This episode focuses on the character of Nora Durst, and she's having problems adjusting to the fact that, her family, got taken by the rapture or whatever the fuck happened. She lost, her husband and her 2 children. And she's really heartbroken, such as the groceries she buys are from when her children were still there on Earth and before the big event. Yeah, she's takes these cereal boxes, throws them away, if they haven't been opened, and then she replaces them with the same cereal boxes in the same place, and it's that's not normal. She is definitely hurt. She is hurting. And it was just yeah, and that's not even the craziest thing. Much like the penis falling off in last week's episode of The Strain, Nora looks through some ads on the paper and it's like, okay, and she calls this, line so a prostitute will come to her house. And I'm okay, it's normal, nothing strange there, nothing otherworldly. Okay, we might be getting a little bit of a normal Leftovers episode, and the normal Leftovers episode is batshit crazy. So Nora isn't inviting this person over to have sex with her. She's hiring this person to shoot her. And at first, the prostitute's like, no. It's like, no, I'm not going to kill you. And it turns out that, Nora had, I guess, done this with someone else. And so she has a Kevlar vest. And she's like, just shoot it right here and I'll be fine. I just want to feel it. And that's she is feeling so low. She wants to feel like she's dying. She doesn't want to actually die. She just wants to feel like it. That's sad. I admit I had 2 thoughts on that part. It was that's insane, and that's sad. It's just heartbreaking because she can't kill herself, but she wants to feel like it, and she can't do it herself. She has to have someone else. It's there is a whole bunch of issues there. And finally, today, Nora does figure out her whole depression problem. Wayne? You remember Wayne as, the pedophilia guy who hugs people to make all their problems go away. Yeah, he's back, and Nora pays him $1,000 for an antidepressive hug. That's $1,000 for a hug. Now, I know these hugs are the best things ever, but seriously, $1,000. And the thing is, the person doesn't even know, at least in Nora's case, we saw someone hugging Wayne before. But in Nora's case, she had no fucking idea what was going on. That's like... Maybe I'm thinking it's too high of a price just because Wayne likes to fuck young Asian women. No, girls, teens. So yeah, and he seemed to, send this guy to protect one of his Asian girls, but at the same time, he hasn't really been showing that much support for them. Like any. Just like, oh, go off with her and, I'll just call you when I need you. So yeah. Nora got cured by Wayne's hug for $1,000. And my final thoughts on the Leftovers episode guest. Maybe it's just me, but I love these episodes that are just centered around one character, because they usually seem to do good. I think Matt's episode was a little more interesting for me. But Nora's episode definitely expanded her character and explored her own plights. Matt's whole thing was his church, keeping his church. And Nora's was much more internal. She was, how do I deal with this loss? Yeah. And I have been Jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot.com. If you go to my blog, you can see vlog reviews like this, written reviews of other things, fan fictions, and a lot more. If you go on the sidebar thingy, then you can see where else I am on the web and say hi. And finally, down below, if you're viewing this on YouTube, if you go in the description, if you click on the donate your account link and you donate your Twitter and or Facebook accounts to my campaign, they'll really help out, especially, if you're watching this video and like, I think, this Jashykins really deserves a bigger audience. Do that. And finally, I'm sorry this episode is out so late, but actually earlier today, I had a gastrectomy or whatever, so I had to go to sleep early last night. So that meant I couldn't do this vlog review last night, so I'm sorry for the delay. And until next video, goodbye.